Howdy everyone. Doing the A340 again, getting another FedEx flight. Figured today we'd fly from San Francisco Oakland Airport, which is a major FedEx hub here. And we'll head on down to Los Angeles area, so we're going to land at Ontario. So both of which, these are custom sceneries, both of which have FedEx hubs. And we're going to do a virtual FedEx flight. Let's get this powered on. Cargo is loading. And let's see here. I need to enter in a GPS location real fast. Bust open my web FMC. Have to load the right one. To in it, and we are at Oakland and we're going to Ontario. Okay. Those two match. Agrees with the charts and all. Align on reference. That'll get that rolling. Head over here, get the flight plan on file. So, first, let's go from Oakland to Ontario. I think we're right around 220 on SimBrief. Yep, so we'll keep that. That'll work. 31,000 seems right. 30.26 right. I believe 26 left is closed. And that's the flight plan. All that looks good. Oakland is CBD LC capable. Looking at 3013. And information Bravo is current. Departing 30. And 26 left is closed. Wind calm. Should work. Follow the IFR. You're categorized as a heavy. FedEx 3650, A340-600 slant Lima is our equipment suffix. CBDLC for text clearance. We're a turbojet. Oakland, Ontario, 31, flight level 310. We're not going to have an alternate today. That's fine. Yeah, no alternate. So that will work. Should have no problem getting in there. We have an approach we can use. We can't use the RNAV. So all that looks good. Flight plans on file. So we are parked here. Taxi out to here, and we'll get Bravo Whiskey to runway 30. Doing the Candle 5 departure, so 296 to 520. Then direct Lee J, stay below 2,000. Top altitude 10,000. Sometimes they'll say climb via the SID, except maintain 15,000. That just means climb via, so under 2 here and under 10 here, but after here we can climb up to 15,000. Because the published chart's 10,000. So if they say climb via the SID except maintain 15,000, then they have allowed you to go above it, but you still have to climb via. Or sometimes it may just say climb and maintain 15,000, and then that would negate the entire SID. So that ain't going to happen, but hopefully that helps explain it a little bit. And we're going to do the Ziggy 7 arrival. So we'll plan flavor for 250 at 14,000. And we're going to plan Raffi, which is like right here after high top, pretty much straight. And then we'll come on down to 26 right, which is easier for parking anyway. And if we need to, we have a Cat 3 approach for 26 right also. RVR 300 feet down the runway, so we'd be fine on that. And 26 left is closed, obviously, it's under construction. And the FedEx ramp is down here. Anyway, so it's perfect for parking. We have a nice strong tailwind. You'll see the average wind is like 69 knots. And we're up here at 31. So what is it at 31? It's like 89 knots tailwind, so we'll be moving pretty good. And add a 90 knots to our ground speed. Pretty good. Slight crosswind on the takeoff. And no wind at Ontario. And there's no weather to speak of. Severe turbulence at 6,500. That's because of the mountains. So we probably won't have too much turbulence. There's no major areas that show that. All right, back to the aircraft. You got 18 quarts of oil. Hydro fluids are full. Get the APU fired up. Bleed air is good. Got the environment going. APU generator is available. Get my text clearance loading. Check ATIS here. All right, let's see. So we can come down here. Departure ATIS. (3013). Information Bravo. And the elevation is, what's it, 9, 10 or so? So that's right on the money. As long as it's within 70, we're good. Oakland, elevation 4. So 121, or 75. Where's tower? 127.2. Get rid of that. Alright, let's do FedEx 3650. Log in. It will take about 20 seconds or so for it to come back, and then we can load the flight plan and the fuel in the cargo. right through that thingamabob, so makes it pretty easy. Waiting for the ATC message to pop up here. Any day now, any day now. You know it goes through if you don't get login denied in yellow here, so it's just taking a little bit longer than usual. There we go, ATC message, hit that, next, hit standby. That way you have all day to read this. Clear down Ontario, Candle 5 KX, then as filed, client via the SID. So that means no higher than 10,000. Expect 310 and 10, departure 135.1, squawk 7043. So accept it. That closes out the CPDLC clearance. So come down here. Mash that. And that will load the aircraft and input everything we need. Ground temperature is 13. Let me see if that's changed at all. Nope. 13. Trying to get my sim brief to pull up the flight plan. Looks like Tropa is 435. And negative 45 for temp. Get everything looking good. And we're gonna depart runway 30, Candle 5, KX transition. Insert, Ontario, 26 right. Right, Zulu. Via Ziggy 7. Start the approach. I think it's from Raffi. Let me double check that. Yep. Raffi. And the arrival. Starts at EHF. Alright, and EHF is the shafter VOR, so shafter, insert, and then I want to change flavor. For 14,000. I'm gonna grab our wins. 220 is correct. Oakland 30, it's our departure. Alright, so that approach 300 radars, 1239 MSL, so I guess MDA for decision altitude. I'm gonna grab our takeoff data for 30. And what did I say our winds are? So looking at 240 at 4 knots, right there. And temperature is 13, shown here. Altimeter 3013. Which is 1020. Runway's dry, all that's good, so that is our takeoff data. So we'll come down here. Alright, 156 is fine. 158 should be VR. And 163. And flex 71. And 2.9 is the trim. That looks good. We'll go to second. Oakland. Second approach. ILS 30. And what did I say? Altimeter 13, temperature 13, wind 240 at 4. So put all that right there. Decision altitude for 30 is a case Cat 3, so you put no because there's no decision height on a Cat 3. And that is our engine out SID, or star, whatever the heck, engine out approach, I guess. All right, so I'll fire up the radios and all that stuff now. Reason I don't turn on the batteries until I'm ready for this part is because it will drain the batteries the X-plane uses to power the radios. This is the only plane that happens. All the other planes work fine, so it's just an issue with this one plane, but it's not that big of a deal, especially when you do CBDLC clearances, so you don't need the radios until you're ready to taxi anyway. So no big deal. Let's tell those guys to drive away. And our top altitude initially is 10,000. And I do want to fire up the A-cars. Download. Start her up. And we're off. Door is locked.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Doors are closed. Acupressure is in the green, so we'll go ahead and remove the chocks now.
Ground to cockpit. Toes driving up.
Come up here, do a fire check. All lights are good. And we're going to squawk 7043. There we go. Do beacon on.
All doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect. Tow connected, bypass bid inserted, release parking brake. Starting pushback, you may start your engines. operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by. Disconnected, bypass fence been removed, and signal right. See you next time. Have a safe flight.
Alright, trim should be automatic in this plane, which it is. All good to go there. Generators are good. Get all that situated. Taxi lights. Alright, all is swell. Now we just need to grab our ATIS. Information Bravo. So nothing has changed as far as altimeter settings and all that, still the same. Fourth engine out here. Help us in the turn. Don't want a far outside engine for that. Make sure I'm showing up on the right frequencies online. Not showing up at all on mine. I might have to reconnect. We'll see. Actually, what if I refresh? No, didn't do it. Batteries are on. Well, that's fine. It's weird. Open ground. I think there's something messed up there. Hang on. That was weird. I was kind of like
Practice much approved. Maintain VFR. 426 Kilo.
showing, not showing. 27.2. But that's why I looked on the map just to see if I was showing up. I had to disconnect and reconnect for it to work. But no big deal. Since that took a second, let's do ATIS there. Oh, dang it. I didn't mean to hit that. I wonder if that messed up my entire flight plan. No, doesn't look like it has. Information Charlie 3016. .240 at 413. All that is the same, so nothing new there. So I'll just say Charlie. Afternoon, Oakland ground, FedEx 3650 heavy, cargo ramp, current with Charlie, ready taxi.
FedEx 3650 heavy, Oakland ground, runway 30, taxi via Bravo Whiskey.
Runway 30 via Bravo Whiskey, FedEx 3650 heavy. Perf is still good. does have this taxi cam. Alright, braked RTO. Takeoff config test is normal. Predictive wind shear on. And looks like, yeah, 127.2 is our tower. And then 35.1 is departure. We're gonna have a left crosswind, but it's only like 4 knots, so hardly noticeable. The crew now, we're fixing to leave. Let's switch to tower. 135.1 is departure, so we get that on the ready. Oakland Tower, FedEx 3650 Heavy, on short, runway 30.
FedEx 3650 Heavy Oakland Tower, wind 20015, runway 30, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 30, clear for takeoff, FedEx 3650 Heavy. Alright, we got lights, strobes. Leaving engine 1's fold up a little bit to help with this turn. Said climb via the SID, so no higher than 10. Alright, Flex 71 SRS active. Airspeed's alive, 80 knots cross-checked. B1 to rotate. Positive right, gear coming out. Thrust, power on. Remember, it's 2,000 feet until after Lee J, which we got a mile to go, and then we climb again after that. undo the spoilers at this time. All packs and all that stuff is good.
Farmington Tower, Cherokee 8173 November, 15 miles east, 8,500 inbound for landing with a full stop. We got information, Charlie.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, contact NorCal departure.
Over to departure, FedEx 3650 Heavy.
November 8173 November, Farmington Tower, make straight in, runway 25, report 2 mile final.
Straight in for 25, 2 mile final, Cherokee 117 November.
NorCal departure, FedEx 3650 Heavy, coming via the Candle 5, leaving 4,300.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, NorCal departure, radar contact.
It's the chase center. And we gotta be below 10,000, which is our top altitude anyway, so it means at or below. So we can be right at 10,000 at port. Cargo ships in the bay.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, climb and maintain level 190.
I maintain flight level 190, FedEx 3650 Heavy. Alright, we go open climb to 190. There's no speed restraints on this SID, so just go normal speed above 10,000. Auto and landing lights, taxi lights off. Go flaps 0. Flyby view. Seat balance to auto.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
Oakland Center 127.45, FedEx 3650 Heavy. Oakland Center, FedEx 3650, 15,700, climbing flight level 190.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight 310.
Climb maintain flight level 310, FedEx 3650. 310, we're going all the way up. Should give us a good top of descent here. 41, top of descent. Wait, where's top of climb? Top of climb, 1924.
3 November, runway 25.
So we got about a 20-minute cruise.
15, gust 21.
That'll work. And do standard cross check. Alright guys, if you like that takeoff, please hit the thumbs up, the like button on the YouTube channel. Appreciate it. I'm trying to get 4% of viewers to hit the like button. I've read that apparently that's the magic number, is 4%. So if I can get 4 people out of 100 views to click like, that's all I need. So someone hit the darn like button. Otherwise, what's the point of me doing these, right? I'm like literally talking to myself otherwise. Alright, I won't bore you with the rest of the climb out, so I'm going to pause it and we'll catch you at cruise. Alright guys, we have made it to our top of climb here. Time to do an ECAM check. Landing elevation 940, that's accurate, I think.
Echo Bravo, after Coppertown VOR, Victor 257, Pocatello VOR, Papa India Hotel, rest of read back correct.
942.
Echo Bravo, read back correct.
That's right, okay. Fuel's even Steven. Gotta have our lunch trays. It's the best part of an Airbus. Alright, once I get past this little cloud here, I'll go ahead and pause it again. No point in boring you with the cruise part of this. This is one of the main reasons I do these videos on the recording part, because I'm not that big of an entertainer. Like, I just can't talk for 2 hours straight. Actually, I have like asthma and stuff, so it makes it difficult. But short little spurts like this, I'm okay. You know, maybe after, if I get enough subscribers, enough views, and enough likes and all that stuff, my plan in the future is to do a couple live streams on YouTube, but I am pretty far away from that happening. Almost, I'm at what, 201 subscribers now, so I appreciate all you subscribers. Definitely helps, but more importantly right now, I'm looking for views
November 14,
and
6 Sierra
likes.
Kilo, say intentions.
So, like I said, I'm gonna get 4% of the people who view this video to click the like button. That will help get the videos out there. So I need 4 out of 100
be
views.
advised, you're not authorized, on a VFR practice approach, you're not authorized to automatically fly the published miss. You need to request that beforehand. Stand by. November 6 Sierra Kilo, fly the published missed approach.
I actually did not know that. 6 years later, I'm still learning new things. Did not know that. VFR practice approach just means they're not going to vector you for like an ILS, for example. You just set yourself up for the approach, fly the approach, down the minimums, and land. But I don't think I've ever done a practice approach. I knew the basis of it, but I did not know that you have to have prior authorization to fly the missed approach procedure. Because the main difference with that is when you're flying under IFR, when you are cleared and or vectored to fly the approach, ILS, RNAV, RMP, whatever, once you're authorized to fly the approach, you are pre-authorized to fly any published missed approach procedure associated with that approach. So, like, we're going to request the RNAV RMP approach.
FedEx 3650, contact Los Angeles Center 133.2.
Los Angeles Center 133.2, FedEx 3650, we'll see you. We'll wait a good 20 seconds or so before we key up. So you got this missed approach procedure. So, you know, you fly it down the minimums, which is 1239, 307 radar altitude. And if you don't have the runway, if you're approved to fly the approach, then you would automatically be approved to fly the missed approach procedure, which is straight out to here and then to these waypoints. Adirond. Where's Adirond? There we go. So I guess you would fly the approach from Paradise if you're going to do the missed approach. So I guess for practice, I could say, for practice, I'd like to fly the missed approach procedure and then start the approach from Paradise. We'll see how I feel when we get there. Maybe I'll do that. But if you know you're going to do it for practice, even under IFR, it's still courtesy to let them know that you're going to intend to do it. Because otherwise, they want to know why. Because if you do go missed, there has to be a reason for going missed. It could be an unstable approach. It could be something as simple as that. Or you forgot to put your gear down. Or whatever. You know, whatever the case is, you're already allowed to fly it if you're approved to fly the approach. But if you're going to do it for practice, like might do, then they need to know that ahead of time. So we'll see how I feel when we get a little bit closer. Afternoon, Los Angeles Center, FedEx 3650, flight level 310.
FedEx 3650, LA Center, descend at your discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Descend pilot discretion, maintain flight level 240, FedEx 3650. Alright, so we'll just go with the what the chart says. So we're going to descend via. So we'll expect 14,000 there, so our top of descent should be pretty accurate. So we got 1940 for top of descent. Where's my clock? So we got about 8 minutes or so. So yeah, maybe maybe we will do that. So what I could do is set up the missed approach procedure, the missed approach on the second flight plan. And let's get our ATIS too, just so I have the weather put in there. Actually, that ATIS is down here. So we're going to do return, destination ATIS, Ontario, information, kilo is current 3006, temperature 16, variable at 4. It's like it's 360 at 4, let's say. Then we come up here, do second, and we'll delete the second. Do 3006, 16, 4. Ontario. Let's do the RNAV 26 ray. Zulu. Except we're going to start it from Paradise VOR. And let's do No Star. Paradise. None. So No Star, all that. Also insert, so that should match. So Paradise, Emmer, Scrim. Paradise, Emmer, Scrim. So that is correct. So we'll just activate the second flight plan. Looks like Paradise is showing 7,000. And that makes sense because Paradise is 7,000. It says 3,400, so I might just have to do this to see, because it says 7,000 on the intermediate approach. You'll see here it shows 7,000 for Paradise. So I wonder if he's going to climb me. I'm not sure. So we'll do second perf. So same thing. We'll update this obviously. And it's 1239 for that. Yep.
Grade 748 Las Vegas ground, runway 100 right, taxi via hotel in Foxtrot. FedEx 3650, contact LA Center 125.27.
LA Center 125.27, fax 3650. Takes it up to 34. That's the highest it goes. Interesting. 2527. LA Center, FedEx 3650, flight level 310. We'll be descending to flight level 240 in about 20 miles.
FedEx 3650, Los Angeles Center, Ontario, altimeter 3006, cross flavor at maintain 14,000.
3006, cross flavor at maintain 14,000, FedEx 3650. Alright, so we can actually take this down to 14,000, which is the lowest. We have our instruction to go. Normally I would import the winds, but I'm actually testing some things. I'm only importing once at the beginning of the flight, thinking that that might help with the slowing down for the first waypoint that has a speed restraint to it. So we shall see. So I'll let the crew know we're going to be descending. LA Center, FedEx 3650 is leaving 310.
FedEx 3150, roger.
Whenever you leave your last assigned altitude, you have to let them know when you're IFR. If you're VFR with flight following, you don't have to let them know when you're going between altitudes. In fact, they don't want to know. I mean, you're VFR, so IFR is when you could be in and out of clouds, you can't see other aircraft. So it's important that ATC knows when you're leaving an altitude for separation purposes. But if you're VFR flight following, they don't care because they're thinking you are aware of what's around you. You can see, you know, which is why you have to avoid clouds and stuff when you're VFR. But not today. We don't have to. Let's give this a try. Curious how this works out.
Las Vegas Tower, wind, barrel 5, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
So, missed approach. Making a note with so I'm going to request the RNAV Zulu 26 right approach from Rafi to include, this will be right, to include the missed approach. That's probably my speed brake. For practice. And top altitude will be 34. So yeah, that should be fun.
Rate 748, contact departure.
Still kilo, so nothing has changed there.
Ready 748, Las Vegas departure, radar contact.
Alright, I'm gonna pause it till we get to flavor, so I don't bore you with this part. See you in a second.
650, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
SoCal approach 135.4, FedEx 3650. 35.4. See if this thing slows down. Kilo. SoCal approach, FedEx 3650. Heavy, descend via the Ziggy 7, leaving 14,300 to cross flavor at 14,000. Current with Kilo, request RNAV Zulu. 26 right approach from Rafi.
FedEx 3650, having SoCal approach, thanks for Kilo, altimeter 3006, and expect that after flavor, descend and maintain 900,000.
After flavor, descend and maintain 900,000, and I can plan on that. FedEx 3650 Heavy. Alright, so we're going to go down to 900,000, so I dropped it. Looks like we are slowing good, so I'm starting to think this test is a good test. Like, don't update your winds until after the first waypoint that has this altitude a speed restriction. Or not at all.
3650 heavy cleared to actually fly. I'm gonna have to vector you for Rafi because I don't think you're gonna make the altitude. Fly heading 090 vectors Rafi, descend and maintain 12,000 now.
Fly heading 090 radar vectors for Rafi and descend to 12,000 FedEx 3650 Heavy. 09. 12,000 altitude. Do direct to Rafi.
FedEx 3650, once reaching 12,000, let's get slow as practical so we can get you down to Rafi.
Once I reach 12,000, slow to practical speed, FedEx 3650 Heavy. Alright, so let's do perf. That will help slow us. FedEx here. Whoops, too much.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, FedEx 3650 Heavy. The other thing is, it's a RA approach, so that is 012. GPS required. So we have to cross Raffi at 8,000.
John Wayne clearance, good afternoon, November 703 Delta Lima, ACI North, IFR to Ramona, information kilo.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, turn right direct Raffi, cross Raffi at 8,000 and clear the Arnav Zulu runway 26 right approach.
Right turn direct Raffi, cross Raffi at 8,000, cleared Arnav Zulu 26 right approach, FedEx 3650 Heavy.
Station 703 Delta Lima, John Wayne clearance, cleared the Ramona Airport, Muscle 8 departure. Vectors Victor 25 on us, file. Maintain 5,000, expect 7,000 within 5 minutes. SoCal departure 128.1, squawk 4556.
Go to Ramona via the Muscle 8 departure, vector is Victor 25, then as filed, maintain 5,000, expect 7,000 within 5 minutes. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 4556, citation 703 Delta Lima.
Citation 3 Delta Lima, read back correct.
So, lowest we can go, final approach is 29. Altitude, hold. Once that box goes away, I can lower it. Set it for 29. SoCal approach, FedEx 3650 Heavy. For practice, I like to also fly the missed approach procedure on this.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, just report them at the tower when you get there.
Roger, will do. FedEx 3650 Heavy. Alright, so the missed approach procedure is 3,400 feet. So we'll do that. We'll test her out.
Santa Barbara Tower, November 472 Echo X-ray, approximately 9 miles southwest at 4,300, inbound for landing with information whiskey.
Alright, somebody looking for Santa Barbara Tower. You're on the wrong frequency. You want to double check who you're reaching out to again?
I'm on 118.1, November Echo X-ray.
Yeah, it's not Santa Barbara. Who are you trying to reach?
I'm sorry, I was thinking of Santa Barbara, Bakersfield.
Alright, calling Bakersfield. Go ahead with your call again, please.
I'm approximately now about 6 miles north and southwest at 3,400 inbound for landing with information whiskey.
Who are you?
November 472 Echo X-ray.
For 472 Echo X-ray Bakersfield Tower, join left base, runway 30 right. What's your aircraft type?
Diamond 42, and that was for 330 right.
Number 2 Echo X-ray, left base, runway 30 right.
Left base, runway 30 right. November 472 Echo X-ray. Thanks.
FedEx 3650, heavy contact Ontario Tower 120.6.
Ontario Tower 120.6, FedEx 3650 Heavy. Ontario Tower, FedEx 3650 Heavy, established on the RNAV Zulu 26 right approach course. Also request practice missed approach procedure.
November 472 Echo X-ray, runway 30 right, clear to land. FedEx 3650 Heavy, Ontario Tower, runway 30, cleared low approach, report going missed, wind variable at 4.
Runway 26 right, and we'll report when going missed. FedEx 3650 Heavy.
Sorry, 26 right. November 472 Echo X-ray, runway 30 right, clear to land.
Alright,
November
so
472 Echo X-ray, 30 right, clear to land.
curious how this works. Go ahead and set up like we normally would. All that is good. Landing lights, seat belts, auto brake, all that. It's normal. I think we're in approach mode, right? So it should continue on down, which it is. So missed approach would be 300, radar at 1240, so we'll just say 1250. And we're gonna go up to 34.
Runway ground, good afternoon, November 703, Delta Lima, ACI North, ready to taxi with Kilo.
Number 703, Delta Lima, John Wayne ground, runway 20 right, taxi via Alpha Lima. Hold short, runway 20 left at Lima.
Runway 20 right, taxi via Alpha Lima, hold short 20 left at Lima, November 703, Delta Lima.
50. Gas, Lake B,
1,000.
all that is correct.
November 8748, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32.
So 1250, all I gotta do is, let me see, full throttle, gear up, flaps 3. So normally you would have to have the airport by 1240, so we're just gonna say we don't have it, and we're gonna go full power, gear up, flaps 3. Terra Tower, FedEx 3650, heavy, flying the missed approach.
FedEx 3650 heavy, roger, contact SoCal departure 135.4.
SoCal departure 135.4, FedEx 3650 heavy. Alright, so we're back over there. Clean up as we speed up. SoCal approach, FedEx 3650 heavy, find the missed approach procedure on 26 right. I would like to fly the Arnab Zulu 26 right approach from Paradise Viewer.
FedEx 3650 heavy, SoCal departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 6,000, and you'd like that approach as soon as possible?
Yes, FedEx 3650 heavy and climbing to 6,000.
FedEx 3650 heavy, roger.
John Wayne Tower, November 703, Delta Lima, holding short 20 left at Lima for 20 right.
November 703, Delta Lima, John Wayne Tower, cross runway 20 left at Lima, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
Cross 20 left at Lima, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff, November 703, Delta Lima.
November 472, Echo X-ray, taxi departing via Alpha, monitor ground.
Taxi departing via Alpha, monitor ground. November 472, Echo X-ray.
So everything.
FedEx 3650 heavy, clear direct Paradise, cross Paradise at 6,000, clear Arnab Zulu, runway 26 right approach.
Clear direct Paradise, cross Paradise at 6,000, cleared Arnab Zulu 26 right approach, FedEx 3650 heavy. Let's go. Second. Activate second. Direct. Paradise. Direct. Double check my weather. Should still be the same. What was that, Kilo? Departure, destination, Ontario. It's still Kilo, so all that info is still valid.
November 703 Delta Lima, contact departure.
Departure number 703 Delta Lima.
So, as you can see, the only reason we're not directly here is because he took us off the missed approach procedure, cleared us to fly the approach again from Paradise, so he gave us direct Paradise. So that's why we didn't do this little section here, but everything's working as advertised, so I'm happy with
departure.
that.
Good afternoon, November 703 Delta Lima.
It's good practice
climbing 5,000,
to do these missed approaches.
November 703 Delta Lima, SoCal departure to contact. Climb and maintain 7,000, proceed direct to passive.
7,000, direct passive, number 703 Delta Lima.
29. Except... let's see. 6,000. I'm not getting a profile. Interesting. So there's no profile on this. Interesting. So I can't be more than 3,000 feet. Well, this is fine. Emmer is 53 to Emmer, so that's fine. What happens if I do approach? Still no approach information. Got gear down though. Yeah, there's no profile for the approach, so that's kind of weird. Curious if it allows us to go lower than... Yeah, there's no managed mode. It's like it doesn't exist. That was with loading the second flight plan, so see if it takes me below 29 though, because I've got the approach activated down here as well. So I'm not sure why it's doing that.
2,500.
It's like I have no vertical navigation, and all that is still in there. So I don't know why I don't have it on. Maybe I should have stuck with the original flight plan and not loaded the second flight plan. Anyway, we'll see what happens after we pass Scrim up here. If it descends me, then it's working, I guess. If not, we'll just hand fire in. No biggie. It was a test, and it's a good thing I tested it, because next time I test this, I probably will just stick with the original flight plan, like flight plan 1, instead of using the alternate.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, contact Ontario Tower 120.6.
Ontario Tower 120.6, FedEx 3650 Heavy. Ontario Tower, FedEx 3650, RNAV 26 right approach.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, Ontario Tower, runway 26 right, clear to land.
26 right, clear to land, FedEx 3650 Heavy. Alright, let's see if this descends me. Nope. Sure isn't. Take the autopilot off, and we'll just hand fly her in here. No big deal. The LNAV worked, just the BNAV, not so much.
November 703 Delta Lima, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
119.6, number 703 Delta Lima.
Yeah, now I'm kind of curious if this would have worked with the primary flight plan instead of activating the second flight plan. For whatever reason, it tends to break things to activate that one. But it's all good.
SoCal approach, number 703 Delta Lima, level 7000, information Whiskey Row, requesting RNAV Bravo.
November 703 Delta Lima, SoCal approach Ramona, altimeter 3006. Cross Ramona, or correction, cross Julian VOR at or above 9,000, clear to RNAV Bravo approach, expect runway 27.
3006, cross Julian at or above 9,000, cleared RNAV, GPS Bravo approach, expect 27, November 703 Delta Lima.
Easy day, easy day.
500. 400.
100 above.
Alright, we got
300.
gear down, spoilers armed, flaps full.
Minimum.
200.
A little bit high, but that's alright. We're going to coast all the way down to the end anyway.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Retard.
10.
5.
Terra Tower, FedEx 3650 Heavy, looking for the northwest cargo.
FedEx 3650 Heavy, taxi to parking via November, monitor ground.
Parking via November, monitor ground, FedEx 3650 Heavy, see you. 21.9er, I'm gonna turn off the strobes and landing lights. Turn off the window and pitot heat. good flight, good test. Now we know, do not activate the second flight plan unless it's an ILS. ILS would have worked. Because you would have had the instrument approach, but for whatever reason, the second flight plan loses its ability to have any type of VNAV, vertical. It's LNAV, lateral, but no vertical. Not my best parking job. Not horrible either. Do chocks. Okay, well that looks fine.
Disconnected.
8 cars has 202, so we'll take that. We're an A340-600 freighter. Go ahead and log that through the system. And verify I am offline, and we'll do a quick replay.
Minimum 200.
All right, guys, please hit the like, thumbs up button. It'll help get that 4% with the views. All right, y'all take care. See you next time.